It is time for another special edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey, and is it too early to say happy holidays? We're going to explain in just a moment as we have Melody Knoles with us here, and that guy over there is Scott Graham. Details are coming up, but first, this from Adena Health.
Mark came to the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Santa Scott Graham is with us here today, and the reason we can say that is because you've been pretty prevalent with bringing the Columbus Symphony Orchestra here through the Chillicothe-Ross Community Foundation.
Pretty excited about it. One more time, bringing the Columbus Symphony to town for the Holiday Pop Spectacular, December the 15th over at OU-C in the Shoemaker Center. Dan, it's a signature holiday event for our community.
It's been a holiday hit, no question.
We've seen upwards of 1,000 people each year come and be a part of it. This will be our fourth year to bring the symphony to town.
Seems like yesterday when this started, doesn't it?
It has, and it's been just a wonderful experience. We've seen so many businesses and so many people just come and join and be a part of this exciting event.
Yeah. And Melody is here not to be eye candy, but to to give us an opportunity to talk about the community choir, which has had its own performances, but this year you are part of this event on December 15th.
This is a new thing for us. We typically do our concerts in April, and they are every 3 years. And this past April, Scott was at our concert, and he mentioned to me, well, what do you think about having the choir sing it with the symphony? And, you know, of course, we had just come off of this fabulous concert that night, and I thought, really? And it happened. So, yes, we are getting them back together, and we've got a lot of people really excited about the opportunity to be a part of this concert.
It's kind of a cool opportunity, Dan. When we began to work with the Columbus Symphony to bring them to town, we really wanted it to be a community event. And nothing speaks more to community than this community choir. 85 voices from all over, so many different churches, so many different groups that come together. And it's just a broad slice of who Ross County is. And it's just a great choir. I went to see my daughter sing and listen to that choir, and I'm saying, wow, these guys really need to sing with a symphony. So Melody was gracious enough to say, yeah, let's try that. And the symphony was gracious enough to say, sure, we'll do that. And so I'm excited about it. I think it's just going to be a highlight to the Columbus Symphony event, the Holiday Pop Spectacular.
A couple of days later, I believe Melody called me, and she was giddy, to say the least. And I was excited for your choir because this is a wonderful opportunity.
Right. Yeah, and we have obviously we had some people in April that couldn't sing with us that particular date that had been past members, and Scott's daughter has sang with us every time we've had a concert, which has been since 2006. But then we have other ones that will jump on board, too. And we knew it being on a Sunday, it might be a little difficult for some of our people that are involved with church activities, but, that's why the time-wise, it should work out to where they need to do their responsibilities at church that night. They can still do that. This is a voluntary choir. We need to make that known out there. It's not a tryout. You don't have to try out to be in this just because we say community choir. That's what it is. It's community. So we welcome anybody that sings that would like to join us. Still, please come, bring friends, and be a part of it. Yes.
I have lost track of the number of worship facilities across this region, but all of them coming together brings all that talent together,
yes.
And a wide variety of talent as well.
Right. We had over 20 churches. Every time we've done a concert, we've had over 20 churches represented, and it's been mostly a church thing, community involvement, but with the Christmas thing too, on top of it, it's a great opportunity, and any voice, if you don't think that you are qualified or good enough, that's wrong, because you might have somebody sitting beside you that has a master's degree in music or voice, and then somebody that likes to sing in their church choir or in the shower. Mm-hmm. That's questionable. But, we all, a solo voice does not make a good choir. Right. Solo voices do not, it's people coming together and having that full sound, mm-hmm. that you support each other.
I'm sure one of the challenges you're faced with is many of these singers are probably already preparing for Christmas cantatas and things of that sort. We
have had a few. There's another concert going on that day, which takes a lot of people out of it that could maybe have been participants. But, it is a busy season. But, when else are you going to have the opportunity to sing with Columbus Symphony? Right. And for me, it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing, I'm sure. And so we have reached out to all ages. We'll take the high school choirs, we'll take the seniors, we'll take anybody that wants to sing and be a part of it.
So this segment that we're doing, not only is it promotional for the event,
yeah, absolutely,
it's also a recruitment tool today.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got it out there on Facebook, but not everybody has Facebook. And it's out in the community about the actual concert, but we wanted to make sure that they knew they were invited to sing in the choir also.
Precisely.
Yes.
You don't have to be a pro. You just have to be a voice.
And the beauty of this, as Melody says, it doesn't take one voice. It takes a bunch of voices to make the choir. And that's what a community is. It's not just one person. It's many people that make up a community. Community Foundation's excited to be able to be a part of making that happen in our area. And so I just think this is just going to be a tremendous asset, just a tremendous blessing, if you will, to that whole event. This event has really developed and grown over the years exponentially. And it's not every day the Columbus Symphony comes to Chillicothe. And if you wanted to see the Columbus Symphony in Columbus, you would be paying $70, $80 to come. But you can come to the Columbus Symphony for the Holiday Pop Spectacular and pay just $20 for a general admission ticket, be a part of the entire night, and enjoy the community choir. The high school orchestra is going to play. We'll have the Columbus Symphony play. It's just going to be just a wonderful night. And what's really cool about this is that $20 that you give to come and see and enjoy that, 100% of that $20 is going to go to another nonprofit in our community. So you can come and buy a ticket to come and see the Columbus Symphony and know that ticket admission, that ticket price is actually going to go do something even more for our community. And so it's just a win-win-win across the board.
Yeah. And if you're one of those that thinks, okay, listening to the symphony is stuffy and all this kind of stuff, this is not the case, because this is the Pops Orchestra, which is very interactive, very entertaining, and there's a lot of audience participation.
Sing-alongs and some tremendous soloists coming from Columbus that are part of the orchestra. It's just it's a fantastic night.
Very entertaining.
Yeah.
And can we slip in there that Arthur's coming back?
Arthur is coming back. If those of you who know who Arthur has would you say a 20-octave range? It's not quite that much, but
you can sing up here and down.
Yeah, he's got an incredible range. So he'll be here this year. Well, at least that's the preliminary plan at this point.
Yeah. How long of an evening is it?
A couple hours, 2.5 hours or so. We'll start at 4. We'll be done by 7:15, 7:30. Mm-hmm.
And the 4 o'clock portion, that's going to be with the Chillicothe High School Orchestra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the community choir is going to sing as well.
Yeah. So it's a great night out. It's become a holiday tradition, as we mentioned, and to participate in it has got to be awesome.
Oh yeah. I went last year and I was in the audience, so I got to sing along, with the sing-alongs and see that and experience it, and it was amazing. And to know that this year I'll be with them, it's just a really great opportunity.
Yeah. And I know it's special for the kids because here they are with their violins and everything else that they experience there. And to be able to be shoulder to shoulder with someone who does it professionally, it's got to be a huge educational experience for the kids.
It is.
Absolutely.
And they use it as an educational experience. And so the the orchestra director has taken time to explain to them some different parts of what's going on and everything. So it really is an educational time for that. I misspoke just a minute ago, Dan. It's actually, if we start at 4 and it'll go till about 6:15 or so.
Oh, okay. So very good. This all takes place again up at Ohio University Chillicothe in the Shoemaker Center.
Shoemaker Center, right.
And so a lot of people are familiar with that. So
we are grateful to Ohio University. They've been a tremendous partner to make this happen. We understand there may be some VIPs from Ohio University showing up that night, and so we're kind of excited about that as well. It just really is just a wonderful event. So Ohio University has been a tremendous partner. The city of Chillicothe has been our partner from the very beginning in this. The Ross Chillicothe Convention and Visitors Bureau has had their hand in it and has helped us with everything that we do. It's just a tremendous event, and we thank you for allowing us to be a part of this today.
Oh, we've had to do nothing but talk about it. That's great. So thank you for coming in to share. If someone wants to participate,
Yes.
Thursday nights or the night?
Thursday nights are our practice night, and the practices are at Calvary Lutheran Church, which is 74 West Main Street. You can enter in the front or the back from the alley. There's a ramp back there for handicap. They are from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and we try to keep it right on those because people are busy those times. And we will not be practicing on Halloween or on Thanksgiving Thursdays. But other than that, every Thursday through the 12th, I believe, is our last practice. And then we will practice, do a run through with the symphony on the day of the concert. Mm-hmm. So they can come and we'll give them a packet of music.
Yes, yes. And set your DVR if you're a big Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune watcher. Just come down and sing. You can watch that later.
Right. And even if you have reservations about whether you feel that you can do this or want to do this, just come to the first practice. I'm telling you, when they come to that first practice, they'll see how fun it is.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I have seen how you practice. It's not shoulder to shoulder. You're spread throughout the congregation.
Yeah. We've got a big sanctuary, so you're not on top of each other. But yet we have started practicing parts. So it helps people out that aren't real good readers. And so we'll take the tenors and basses and take them in another room for a little bit, and somebody will work on their parts, and then I'll keep the ladies in the sanctuary, and we'll come back together and we'll put it all together, and it just sounds amazing. We get more done that way in the hour that we're practicing, and it helps individuals too to be more comfortable with the songs.
I remember the sectionals from my band days.
Yes.
Take the brass section over here, let them work, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and we do have some pretty fun music, and it's a broad variety, because the songs that we're singing are a little bit different style than the songs that we might be singing with the symphony. And they're all really, really fun songs and upbeat, getting ready for the season.
Yeah, super.
Yes.
Are tickets available now?
They are available now. They're on Eventbrite. And if you have trouble finding that, I think there's going to be a link with this. But if you're having trouble finding it, you can contact the Chillicothe-Ross Community Foundation, 774-GIFT, and we will be more than happy to direct you to the right place and get you together on that.
Very good. Appreciate you guys coming in to share.
Thank you for doing this.
And I know we'll have Scott in probably with the mayor again a little bit later on as we get closer to the event itself.
Columbus Symphony, the Holiday Pop Spectacular, December the 15th at 4 o'clock. It's going to be a wonderful night.
He said it perfectly, so I didn't have to. Thank you. That's it for this edition of Litter Media Live.